Hi, YouTube. Welcome to Allie Parker's World, where Allie Parker. So, I've been watching a lot of BookTube lately, along with my reading, but I was very inspired by Haley in Bookland, and she does this series where she does UK versus US covers, and she kind of puts them on the screen so you can watch and figure out which one you like better as well. So, I'm the type of person who will read a book one time. And if I give it a low rating or I did not enjoy it or I DNF'd it, which DNFing it means that I did not finish and I don't plan on coming back to it, then I trade my books in. I'm not the type that will keep a huge collection of books if I don't like them. If I don't like a book, then it's gone. And I know a lot of booktubers are different and they keep all the books regardless, which that's cool if it works for you. It does not work for me. I like to keep my collection small, and I like to make sure that every book on my shelf is something that I like. So right now I have a huge collection that I have not read. So we were just gonna kind of go over some of the covers and talk about if we like them or what we don't like about them, and just kind of rate them and see how it goes. I've never done this, so let's just get right into it. Some of these I have read, and some of them I have not. I'll let you know for each book if I have or if I haven't. I thought it would be really cool to start with my arcs because I have a few arcs from publishers. So the first one is If I Never Met You, and this comes out in March of this year. So by this, it looks like enemies, maybe, who talk to each other through the phone, like they text each other. And I actually have not read this one, but it says, when faking love is this easy, how do you know when it's real? Ooh, so I think it's got the enemies to lovers trope, the fake love trope, and I think it might even be a workplace romance, but don't quote me on it because I have yet to read it. I just barely started. I'm on like page 5. So I really haven't read it. Because I started getting into the other books that I have to read. But I think that that's a decent cover. I'm not sure how I love the color. Honestly, it's kind of a little much. I would have done something else, maybe. But I think it's a 4 out of 5 stars for the cover. And then another arc that I got. This one I actually have read. So it's Cries from the Lost Island, Kathleen O'Neill Gear. And this is amazing. I love this. It has the, different symbols right there. And it looks very ancient-y. And it takes place, it takes place today, but it's kind of like a ancient Egyptian realism fantasy type, magical realism, not fantasy, magical realism type. It was so good, and I absolutely love the silhouette of the girl because that ties into the story so well. So I think that I would probably give this one a 5 out of 5, just because I know how it relates back to the story, and it is so good. And then we have 2 more arcs. So this one is The Shape of Family by Sifi Somagoda. And I totally butchered that name, and I'm so sorry, but that is the name, and that is the cover. I like this cover. I'm not sure what it has to do with the story because, again, I just got this, so I have not read it yet. But it looks like they're on a beach and they're all, doing their own little thing. And I love the silhouettes of people. It makes it nice to look at. The only thing that I think I would have changed on here is the red words. I would have done a different color for the word, but I don't know. This one's probably like a 3.5 out of 5 stars, just because it's nice, but it's very simple, and I tend to like stuff that's more, it's a lot, that has a little more going on. And my last arc, which is now on sale, is Time After Time by Lisa Grunwald. I haven't finished this one either. I want to. I just started, kind of got into a reading slump when I was reading it, and I haven't come back to it. But this one is not like I DNF'd it and I'm not going to read it. If I DNF it because I go into a reading slump, then I keep them and try them again. So the only time that when I DNF it, like I'm not planning on reading it again, then it goes bye-bye. But this one, it looks like a woman in a dress, and then she's kind of disappearing, and I think that represents because she's a ghost, okay? And she comes back to the train station once a year. And then she kind of just disappears, and I love how that shows it. So that one's a cute one. I'd probably rate it a 4 out of 4 stars, or 4 out of 5 stars. Sorry. All right, then let's just mix it up a little bit and do some fun ones. I think I'm going to start with ones I have not read, so we can kind of go together and see what we think based on the cover. Just covers. I know we're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but come on, it's fun sometimes, right? So, Find Her by Lisa Gardner. Ooh, this looks amazing. I mean, it's like a girl's face, but she's being like, a novel that should not be missed is the tagline, but it's like in little pieces, and it's like a woman, and it looks like someone who was like kidnapped, and I can just see the like thrill ride that I'm going to read when I read this, and this just makes me want to just grab it and read it right away. So I love this cover. This is my absolute favorite cover. So this is a 5 out of 5 stars. What do you think? Do you like the cover? I think it's got like mystery and thrills, and it just screams there's going to be something big in here. Let's do one that I have read. So we will do 0 Day, which I actually just got done reading a few days ago. I hadn't heard of this until I saw it at the bookstore, but it drew me in because that's like the American flag on the words, which is so cute. It represents the story really well because it's about the president's family, and the president's daughter actually gets kidnapped when he's the governor, but she comes back when he's the president. And I just love the words. And then it kind of has like different codes that there's words inside the codes on some of them. And so that's really cool. I love that because in the book there's terrorism, and this looks like a bomb like getting ready to go off, and I think that's what it's supposed to be. So I love this one. It represents the story really well. So it'd probably be a 5 out of 5. It's not my favorite cover, but it represents the story so well. So for that reason, I absolutely love it. Let's do this. So this is called Spin by Lamar Giles. The music won't stop until the beat drops dead. So this cover looks amazing. It looks like it's going to be about a DJ, like she's a DJ. And from that tagline, I feel like she's going to die. Other than that, it looks Other than the tagline, if the tagline weren't there, I would think that it would be like a happy story. So I'm not sure. You know, it just looks like a DJ kind of story without the tagline. With the tagline, it kind of makes it all come together, and maybe I want to fear for her a little bit more. So I think I would rate this like a 3 out of 5 stars, just because it looks too happy with the purple pinkish cover, and just, you know, it looks like she's doing her job. It doesn't, you know, scare me too much until you read the tagline. Then you're like, ooh, that's intriguing. What's going on there? But it's a decent cover. And then, let's see. I don't know. We should do one more. Or let's do a couple more. Let's do 2 more. Just of judging books by its cover. That's a terrible thing. Please don't judge books by their cover. I tend not to, but this just seemed like such a great video that you would like. So, The Undoing of Thistle Tate. And I love how all the books are open, and it's just kind of, there's so much paper just running around, you know, and it looks like fun. I'm not even sure what this book is about, honestly, but the cover is so eye-catching, and I love all the little details of the paper everywhere. So I'm wondering if maybe it's about an author or something like that. What if your life is one big lie? Ooh, I love that. So I would probably give this a 5 out of 5, just because I really love the simplicity of it, and I love all the paper and the open books. It makes me think that it's going to be about like an author of some sort. So I'm very excited. I mean, I'm excited for all my books. It's just that there's only so much time in a day. I wish I could just like stay home from work and stay home from school and just read all the time. That would be like amazing. Let's see. We should do. Oh! I'm so sorry about that, guys. Stay. Okay. We're gonna do one more? Let's do one more. Okay. This one is a new one that I just got, actually. It's called Splenda by Shauna Slayton. And it says, love can bleed like the prick of a finger. So, I wish this sticker wasn't there, so I might try and get that off later. But it's very fairy tale-esque to me. And I love the rose, and just the feel of it looks magical. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I actually don't like that sticker, but now that I'm reading it, it's autographed. I did not. Oh, I get a free bookmark too. Oh, wow. I should look into my books more before I start talking about them. Oh, it says make the world better. And then it has her signature. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, I'm really excited for this book now. And I think this one was not that much money, honestly. But it looks like fairy tale-y, and it looks so nice. I would definitely rate this a 5 out of 5. This makes me want to just jump into the book right now. And that's what a cover should do. And do you want to do one more with me? Let's do one more. So, let's do one that I have no idea what it's about, okay? Because I have a few of those books. Let's do 4-letter word. By Krista Desire. Sorry if I pronounced that name wrong. But it's very interesting to me. I feel like it's some kind of mystery based on, like, it looks like there's a man's silhouette right there. and then the woman kind of peeking out. And so I don't know if it looks kind of mysterious to me, or like maybe it's a love story an unexpected love story, or something. I'm not sure. It says 8 friends, 1 game, a dozen regrets. Ooh. I wonder if it's unexpected love, or I don't know. I love the silhouette of the face right there. So that's the guy's face. And then there's a woman, just her eye looking at us. So it's like, it's got intrigue to it. It's got, I don't know, it has me wanting to know what that's all about. So that one's probably a 4 out of 5 on the cover for me. Well, thank you for looking at some covers with me and judging books by their covers. If you liked this, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and maybe I'll do another one just like this with different books if you guys liked it. Thanks!